Bismillah. The sweeter pill on human will. Allah's name I begin with in this text, composed to clarify for those perplexed the subject of free will and destiny, the meaning of our human agency. So for this gift and every single grace, I thank Allah and give him every praise, and pray for and salute his chosen one, who came with guidance clearer than the sun, that none creates or causes things to be, except Allah alone, not you or me, including every act we undertake, and every choice we ever come to make. None but Allah creates a single thing. He is the master owner, king of kings. And when we do an act we don't create, it simply feels that way and correlates. So all that was, is, or will ever be, without exception, is his property. For him to do with as he wills is fit, without injustice in the slightest bit. Since he's the only one who does create, he is the only one to legislate. And none could be above him with a law, dictating what is just. He is Allah. He answers to no law, submits to none. His slaves are we answer to the one. Nor is his will by any motive led, since he has nothing needing to be met. To him no rules or motives could apply, so in that sense for him there is no why. Yet he is wise in all he wills and does, and all that he commands to all of us. At times to us his slaves the wisdom shows, at times the wisdom he does not disclose. And in his wisdom he gave agency, a sense of will to us humanity. His will eternal you must recognize, and our created will before our eyes. The rightly guided all acknowledge this, their only difference being emphasis. Some emphasize his uncreated will, entirely affirming ours still. And others they're the other way around. Whichever emphasis you choose is sound. Our will and acts do not cause things to be, so he's the only being truly free. Our will is by his will completely bound. To deem it independent is unsound. Our choices are our choices outwardly, and he's the owner in reality. It's not just that he knew what we will do. He knew it, willed it, and effects it too. That doesn't mean our choosing is by force. We feel it when we make a choice, of course. And being forced is being made to act against your will. But in our case, the fact is that we choose our acts, and even still, our choices are according to his will. So what's the point in doing anything? It's really to obey the King of Kings. Yes, all that is by his willing, and the good we do aligns with his command. So there are acts he wills and does create, but doesn't like from us or legislate. He chose to tie accountability to human will and sense of agency. He legislated for himself that good he would reward and punish bad he would, because he chose it, not because he must abide by any rule to make him just. We outwardly are free with agency, and inwardly are bound by destiny. But note that fate, decree, and destiny contain in them some ambiguity. Allah willed all from pre-eternity, and then had written all that is to be. His will and writing, they are not the same, though each as destiny is often named. Though what he willed and wrote are both our fate, the tablet and the pen he did create. So what he wrote he could perhaps erase, but what he willed could never be effaced. And even if he changed the written still, the change would be what he had always willed. Yes, all that was, is, or will be he had, so willed it whether it is good or bad. If he creates for us a noble deed, we give him credit when we so succeed. If less than that has been our destiny, for it we take responsibility. Now, if you find that you still want to ask, if he creates, then why take me to task? But that's been answered, so move on from it and focus on a thought that is more fit, that he creates our good yet does reward. So what a kind, sublime, and gracious Lord. Yes, it could be a tough and bitter pill to know you have no independent will. But there's a secret to the subtle feat of making such a bitter pill so sweet. And it is to maintain an attitude of full surrender into gratitude. Displaying thanks is then how you'll behave. So should I not then be a grateful slave? Those who embrace surrender, they repent. Those who resist surrender, they resent. Beware the sly satanic path of blame, whose outcome is to be abased in shame. And travel this prophetic path of thanks, then with your Lord you'll be ascending ranks. An upward spiral you'll ascend in grace, then watch the tears of thanks roll down your face. And when the slave surrenders willingly, he finds that he has never felt so free. Surrender to your Lord, your soul will say, I wouldn't have it any other way. Completion of this text is thus achieved, though in reality it's all received. Willed at the hand of Mostafa Azzam, for such a grace a grateful slave I am. Despite my failings and my every flaw, my Lord gave it to me, so praise Allah. May prayer salutation always be for him who always was our destiny. In clarifying bounded human will, this poem has been named the Sweeter Pill.